Hello, I'm Jessica Ryan Keeney, and I am the Department of Child Support Services attorney for two small Northern California counties. What I'm about to say right now in this video is not legal advice. This is for educational purposes only. If you have any questions, go ahead, drop them in the comments. We can't give legal advice in the comments either, but it might give me some ideas for future videos to record. And of course, we'd like to hear from you. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell so that you get updates. And I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Let's talk about what happens when, for one reason or another, you need to fill out a new income and expense declaration in a family law case. This can happen in a number of situations. It can happen when the Department of Child Support Services sends you out a notice saying that they're going to do a review and adjustment. I need to do a video on review and adjustments. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, they'll usually ask you for an updated income and expense declaration. Or it may happen because there's a hearing pending and you have to update your income and expense declaration. If your income and expense declaration is 3 months old, you've got to update it. If anything has changed and you've got a hearing pending, you've got to update the income and expense declaration. But sometimes you're looking at the situation going, nothing has changed. Why do I have to fill this document out again? Well, there are a few ways this can be handled. Now, will your court accept it? Will your Department of Child Support Services accept it? Everything's different from county to county. This is just some of the ways I've seen the problem solved, on some of the ways that I've dealt with it in the past. So, if you're an attorney, that's a no-brainer. You probably have the old income and expense declaration filled out, sitting on your computer somewhere, and it's easy enough to just go change the signature date and print out a new one and attach new pay stubs. If you're not an attorney, but you filled out the income and expense declaration electronically and you saved it, then you may be able to do the same thing. Just go into the file, save as, get rid of the old signature date on that file and put in the new signature date and attach at least the last 2 months of your pay stubs or the last proof of income for the last 2 months. Now, of course, if you watch my videos, then you know that I personally want to see 12 months worth of pay stubs and proof of 12 months worth of income, but that's another topic. So anyway, if you filled out the first one electronically and you saved it, it's really easy. But what happens if you didn't? You filled it out by hand. I see this happen a lot. And now the only copy you have is the endorsed copy from the court, and of course the original is in the court file. So what I've done or seen done or would contemplate doing in the future, and you need to make sure that it's right for your case, not legal advice, is I have been known to take a copy of the endorsed copy and basically remove all the old information from that income and expense declaration. The endorsement, the signature date, the signature, and then print it out and write in the new signature date, sign it, and attach the required current pay stubs. Last 2 months worth at least, or proof of the last 2 months of income. And serve a copy of that on the parties and send that for filing with the court. And, you know, that might seem kind of odd, like, oh, I'm altering an endorsed document. And, I mean, you're not trying to pass this new document off as an old endorsed document. You're really just trying to save yourself some time from filling out 4 pages of an income and expense declaration that hasn't changed. So again, make sure that solution's going to fly in your county. Now, another thing that I would consider doing or have done is just draft a declaration that simply says that nothing has changed in your income and expense declaration since the last filing, and then I would attach a copy of the last filed income and expense declaration, and then I would state in the declaration that you're including your most current pay stubs and, lay out in the declaration which pay stubs you're including. And so I'd have the declaration, the old filed income and expense declaration with the pay stubs that were attached, and then the current attached pay stubs. And then sign it under penalty of perjury, serve it on all the parties involved, and then when it comes time to file it with the court, you can file that declaration with the court and the proof of service. Now, is this going to make your court happy? Is this going to make opposing party in your case happy? Is this going to make your local Department of Child Support Services happy? I don't know. It's always nice to reach out to the other side and work collaboratively with them. And I often find that when I call another attorney and I tell them what I'm trying to do and what I want to do, something like I just explained, the other attorney is usually pretty cool about it and understands why I want to do it and is accepting of it. So, not legal advice. Everything's different in every county, but there you go. There's some food for thought. Hopefully that'll save you some time in the future if it works in your area. Thank you for watching my video. I will put a link to the forms on, the Judicial Council forms down in the description. I probably won't have a write-up for this one because this was just an off-the-cuff explanation, but if I decide to do a write-up, I'll provide a link to that down in the description as well. Remember, like, subscribe, ding the bell, say hello. Thank you for tuning into this video. See you in the next one.